1. Right to equality. This means that every person is born with the same rights and should be treated equally by their government and society. No one should be discriminated against based on factors like race, ethnicity, gender, religion, or social status. 2. Freedom from discrimination. Discrimination is when someone is treated unfairly or differently because of who they are. This right ensures that everyone should be treated equally and fairly without any form of discrimination. 3. Right to life, liberty, and personal security. This means that everyone has the right to live freely and safely, without fear of violence or harm. Governments should protect people's lives and ensure their safety and security. 4. Freedom from slavery. Slavery is when someone is owned by another person and forced to work without pay. This right prohibits slavery and any form of forced labor, ensuring that everyone has the right to be free. 5. Freedom from torture and degrading treatment. Torture and cruel treatment are never acceptable. This right ensures that no one should be subjected to torture or inhumane treatment, regardless of the circumstances. 6. Right to recognition as a person before the law. This means that everyone has the right to be treated as a person in the eyes of the law, regardless of their background or status. It ensures that everyone is entitled to legal rights and protections. 7. Right to equality before the law. The law should treat everyone equally, without favoritism or discrimination. This right ensures that justice is administered fairly and impartially, and no one is above the law. 8. Right to remedy by competent tribunal. If someone's rights are violated, they have the right to seek justice through legal means. This includes access to courts and other legal mechanisms to address grievances and seek remedies. 9. Freedom from arbitrary arrest and exile. People should not be arrested or detained arbitrarily without a valid reason or legal justification. Likewise, no one should be forced to leave their own country without proper legal procedures. 10. Right to fair public hearing. Everyone has the right to a fair and public trial if they are accused of a crime. This includes the right to be heard by an impartial judge and to have legal representation. 11. Right to be considered innocent until proven guilty. This means that a person should not be treated as guilty until it is proven in a fair trial. Everyone is entitled to the presumption of innocence and should not be judged unfairly. 12. Freedom from interference with privacy, family, home, and correspondence. Everyone has the right to privacy and to be free from interference in their personal and family life. This includes protection against surveillance, unauthorized searches, and invasions of privacy. 13. Right to free movement in and out of the country. People have the right to travel freely within their own country and to leave and return to their country as they wish, subject to reasonable restrictions. 14. Right to asylum in other countries from persecution. If someone is fleeing persecution or danger in their own country, they have the right to seek asylum in another country and to be protected from being returned to a place where their life or freedom is at risk. 15. Right to a nationality and the freedom to change it. Everyone has the right to belong to a country and to have a nationality. They also have the right to change their nationality if they wish. 16. Right to marriage and family. Everyone has the right to marry and to start a family regardless of race, nationality, or religion. The family is the natural and fundamental group unit of society and is entitled to protection by society and the state. 17. Right to own property. Everyone has the right to own property, either individually or in association with others. This includes the right to buy, sell, and inherit property, as well as protection against arbitrary deprivation of property. 18. Freedom of belief and religion. Everyone has the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. This includes the freedom to believe in any religion or none at all, and the freedom to practice and worship as one chooses. 19. Freedom of opinion and information. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression, including the freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. 20. Right to peaceful assembly and association. Everyone has the right to peacefully assemble and to associate with others, including the right to form and join trade unions and other associations for the protection of their interests. 21. Right to participate in government and in free elections. Everyone has the right to take part in the government of their country, directly or through freely chosen representatives. They also have the right to vote in free and fair elections. 22. Right to social security. Everyone has the right to social security, including access to social insurance and assistance for those in need, such as the elderly, the sick, the disabled, and the unemployed. 23. Right to desirable work and to join trade unions. Everyone has the right to work, to free choice of employment, to just and favorable conditions of work, and to protection against unemployment. They also have the right to join trade unions for the protection of their interests. 24. Right to rest and leisure. Everyone has the right to rest and leisure, including reasonable working hours and periodic holidays with pay. 25. Right to adequate living standard. Everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of themselves and their family, including food, clothing, housing, medical care, and necessary social services. 26. Right to education. Everyone has the right to education, which should be free, at least in the elementary and fundamental stages. Primary education should be compulsory and available to all, and higher education should be equally accessible to all on the basis of merit. 27. Right to participate in the cultural life of community. Everyone has the right to participate freely in the cultural life of their community, to enjoy the arts, and to share in scientific advancement and its benefits. 28. Right to a social order that articulates this document. Everyone is entitled to a social and international order in which the rights and freedoms set forth in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights can be fully realized. 29. Community duties, essential to free and full development. Everyone has duties to the community in which alone the free and full development of their personality is possible. 30. Freedom from state or personal interference in the above rights. No one should be subjected to arbitrary interference with their privacy, family, home, or correspondence, nor to attacks upon their honor and reputation. Everyone has the right to the protection of the law against such interference or attacks.